I personally think that the Shabaab has finally gotten its match. I can assure you without reservation that the Shabaab, all pretenses of legitimacy, all pretenses of religious cover has been blown. I have been shouting from the rooftops. The Shabaab will only be in Somalia if we, the Somalis, wanted to be there. It has been shown that it can be defeated. It has been shown that they are on the ropes. It has been shown that they have no legitimacy.
A terrorist kind of insurgency group that plays this long-term asymmetrical warfare game and is prepared to use weapons like suicide bombing, their own view of religious legitimacy and this sort of Salafist, purist, utopian view, which for young people in particular, at least for a period of time, can be persuasive. It's no coincidence that Shabaab takes its name from its focus on the youth, and it has been able to regenerate with successive generations.
And also the involvement of Eritrea, especially SAS, who have got now Somali forces and Ethiopian forces in Eritrea. I don't think we are going to change anything unless we all work together and deal on this problem, particularly the famine, the climate change that's affecting, and that's a breeding ground for any crisis, be it in Ethiopia, be it in Somalia, be it in Sudan, be it in Eritrea, be it anywhere in that region. So we have got a common enemy.
Anyone who is born in Australia or who was born in Sweden or who was born in London, they get to know a law and order country like Australia, where people respect the laws and that sort of things, even though they look like Somalis, but mentally they are not Somalis.
The information about the call or message, who was communicating with who and when, and also where were they located at the time, which cell tower were they using for this communication. If you have that information, that would enable you, after a bomb attack, for example, you could, law enforcement could draw certain conclusions from, communication that went on in that area at the time, through that cell tower in the area. And then with the SIM cards registered, those people could be traced.
Since the transition government, federal government, nearly now 12 years, and there's no terrorism law exist. What are the problems that the parliament not able to introduce a terrorism law in the country so that they can properly prosecute people who actually financing and people who are get same ideology and actually publicly inciting the violence inside Mogadishu?
Well, when you go to the core of the problems that Somalia faces, it's a matter of rule and law. And you cannot solve that without having a constitution. Now, the Somalia's constitution is not complete. And how could you progress from there without having a complete constitution?
The problem is implementation. Even when it's in the law, is the capacity there, the local capacity to implement and execute.